Bonjour, bonsoir. It's Planet Glee. Otra vez. Une autre fois. Excuse me. And you might have noticed, if you've watched Planet Glee before, that the intro song to that video is called I Am a Robot. But today, due to the genius of one of our techs here at the Bay Area Video Coalition, the intro song is a song done by our esteemed guest. So, why don't I throw the camera over? Oh, you can kind of see that. Oh, we don't want to look at her. Wait. Here is our guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Raphael de Balanda. I've been living here since 1989. I'm from France, and I play music sometimes.
Well, you write the lyrics and everything.
Yeah, the song we heard, the intro it's called Soul Kind, and I would like to dedicate this song to the people in Belgium. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, but
yeah, it's always sad, and
I mean, especially the theme of that song is about having a kind soul, and it's getting difficult to have a kind soul these days. Not only here, but anywhere in the world. There's so many problems. So some people are struggling, and they seem to they have a problem accepting society. So mentally they're not there, and they decide to kill other people for no reason.
And themselves, though, too. It's
And
very it's complex.
especially in the name of a god, and a real god would never would never want that. So they are very disturbed people, very disturbed souls. So it's about time everybody should have a kind soul. Hopefully.
I agree with you, but have you ever read Deleuze? Gilles Deleuze?
No.
Okay. Well, he's a Derrida philosophe. And I just, this week, listened to a woman who went to school with Derrida talk about what Deleuze calls, and it comes from Aristotle, wonder versus indifference. And so Deleuze and Sonia Guattari, I think they both committed suicide together. You know, the indifferent are exactly the people that are it's not exactly indifference. I'm saying it wrong, so I'm not going to take your time. But it is an it's a philosophical argument that's being debated right now. Okay, enough of me. So let's talk about you and your music. And I've been to Brussels Airport. It is a pretty wide open airport.
Yeah, never been to Belgium though.
I went there once just to get on a plane, to come back to the U.S., which I was not happy about.
Well, I'm going back to France in 3 weeks.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what's going on there. I'm going to observe the people there, see the difference. with last time I was there.
Couple years ago? How long ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this trip.
Are you flying via Icelandic Air?
United.
Oh.
Yeah.
So tell us about your... do you play music when you go there? Do you ever play in...
I used to, yeah, I used to be drummer there in France. I was playing in bands. And then I moved here to the San Francisco when I was 23. And I joined other bands here as a drummer. And then I started to learn the guitar, and so I started to compose songs a little bit, and I got more interested in creating songs than playing drums for other people. So little by little, I got better at this, and invested in some recording equipments, and right now I've finished 3 albums, and my 4th album is almost finished. It's just in the mastering process, so it should be finished in a month or 2, and it should be good. Yeah.
So when you come back from France, we should do like a 45-minute show and cover some of your favorite songs, and maybe
Sure,
a few of my favorite songs.
I already shot a video for that new album, and I hired this guy, and I asked him to shoot me doing meditation with my eyes open for the length of the album, for 70 minutes. I asked him to do it in 4 different days with 4 different outfits, and put the 4 times on the screen, so divide the screen in 4. So that should be cool. And put the video out on YouTube, and so I'll let you know when it's done, and hopefully in a couple of months it should be finished.
Because you do what kind of meditation?
Oh, this meditation I did was usually I do Vipassana, but this one, it was just I forced myself to keep my eyes open all the time for 70 minutes. So sometimes you're blinking because it's difficult, but I managed to do it. I mean,
it's more Tibetan.
Yeah, it's another. I mean, there's different kind of meditation. This is when you look at something and you just stare at it without closing your eyes. It's actually good for the 3rd eye, I heard. So.
Yeah, it reminds me of Tibetan meditation.
Yeah. So this is, should be good.
But, there are different types of Tibetan meditation. There's Japanese, and it's cool, though, that, I want to see your video. It'll be ready when you get back from France?
Well, as soon as the mastering is done, put the album online, and then I can contact the guy. The video has already been done, so it's pretty much a matter of time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And you're on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
We need. Well, people can just look you up on SoundCloud.
Yeah. I'll let you know when the album is done. I'll let you know.
But you have music on there now too.
Yeah. For my other albums. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, if you type my name, you'll find me online.
Yeah, I know. It's gotten to be to that point.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Would you like to play something live on
Sure,
this little humble acoustic of mine?
Sure, yeah. But I'm gonna play a song it's not recorded yet. I'm just I want to record for the next album. So it's a song about. I think it's a song about just being here.
Okay.
C'est ainsi. C'est sa loi. Voilà to all stars. C'est ainsi. C'est sa loi. Voilà to all stars. C'est ainsi. C'est ainsi. C'est ainsi. C'est ainsi.
Bravo.
I was the guitar's not tuned properly when it's already.
I know. When you were tuning it again, I thought, uh-oh. Just because it was already... It sounded good, though.
Yeah, it's good.
It's, it's, I don't know. It's either the low E or the high E on that guitar. But, yeah, it's definitely more meditative than the music that I've heard you play before.
Yeah.
And, mais c'est ça si.
C'est ainsi.
C'est ainsi.
It is so.
C'est ainsi.
Si.
C'est ainsi.
C'est ainsi.
C'est ainsi. Alors, c'est le temps pour pratiquer la musique à Paris, non?
À Paris?
À Paris, à Paris, a little neighborhood of Paris.
In the metro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a guitar there though, but my sister has a guitar, but she lives in Brest. So...
Oh, you can borrow that one.
Usually, when I arrive, I spend like 5 days in Paris, and then I go see my parents. They live on the west coast, 5 hours from Paris. But this time, I think I'm going to go see my sister because her husband has like 20 cars. He loves cars, so I asked her if I could borrow one car. So they said okay. So I'm going to borrow one car, and I'm going to borrow her guitar too.
Oh, there you go.
She bought a guitar for one of her daughter, but nobody plays it. She never learned. So
Well, it takes time.
yeah, I guess it's not for everybody.
Well, know. It just takes time, you know. She's a kid. Maybe she'll pick it up later.
No. She's a nurse. She's not a kid anymore.
Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Maybe it'll end up being yours.
Someday. Yeah.
I know someone who was living in Paris who's living in Lyon. I guess that must be a little happening town.
Lyon?
Lyon?
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
It's in the north.
No. It's in the south.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's in between. It's close to the center of France.
Yeah. Yeah, I moved to Lyon.
It's a big city, though.
Yeah, sort of at...
It's not far from the Alps.
Oh, a little bit cold?
Yeah. Well, it's not in the mountain, though.
Uh-huh.
But it's about maybe 2 hours from the Alps. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the only person I knew in Paris. But, I don't know. I think that, nobody should have to die. Not even the people who are doing the bombing. I think that it's my opinion, and I don't know if it's only my opinion, that the whole thing is set up. It's a setup. So whoever happens to die is unfortunately a part of something that they did nothing to have happened to them, and that includes the bombers. It's all part of a much bigger, comment on dit ça? What do I want to say?
I don't know.
Bigwig. There's a giant family of corporations at hand, making sure that people hate each other.
Oh.
And so I don't think it has anything to do with people per se. It's my opinion.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I read Deleuze. I read, the French philosophers are the ones who are disagreeing. And I choose to disagree because I have read them. But that's me. We have more time, by the way. You can play another song.
Okay.
Hopefully...
you want a song with some French slang?
Whatever you want.
Or a song about...
Yeah, let's engage our French audience.
Okay. It's kind of... might be shocking for some people. Really sorry.
Oh, no.
No?
I doubt it.
Trou du cul.
Uh-oh. Why are you singing a song about this?
Trou du cul.
Pourquoi Raphael une chanson? C'est ça.
Regarde l'imposteur. Regarde le pire. Un mauvais chanteur. Bien pourri. petit
le
zizi,
cœur du cœur.
trou du cul, au petit zizi, petit zizi.
The guitar.
Regarde le fraudeur, regarde le pire, un mauvais acteur pour finir. Dans ta gueule de con, dans ta gueule de con, because trou du cul, au petit zizi, au petit zizi, trou du cul. Petit zizi, un petit zizi, un petit zizi, petit zizi.
Oh, check it out. I love it when this. We've got a. Now the technology it has a mind of its own right now. Hello. Bonjour. Well, Raphael.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Your other now the other 3 CDs, some of them have been considered for movie. Some of your songs have been considered for film.
Sure, yeah.
So, are you still working on that?
Yeah, it's even that new album, if you listen to the instrumentals, they could use that for movies, but it's not, directors hasn't called me yet.
But there was one I thought that had your song in mind.
Yeah, but he didn't use it.
Yeah, I think that's a shame.
Well,
Because
but maybe someday, it's okay. As long as you're creative, that's okay. That's what I like. You have a musical gift, so it's okay if it's not. It's okay if you don't get noticed. I can live with that. As long as you're creative, I think that's what is important. From my point of view, maybe.
Of course, you think Planet Glee is like.
Maybe people wants to be known and famous.
Yeah, but a lot of times their music is not good.
Yeah, this song
Most
is
of the
about
time.
this last song I did. It's about this kind of people. They want to be famous at all cost, and they're ready to they're ready to put out trash and crap, but they want to be online. And the society we're living in, and especially everybody can show their face now on YouTube, and so
Right.
they're filming whatever they have, and it's usually it's a waste of time. It's worthless, but they want to be known. They want to be look at me, and it's not good.
Well, it's very 1984.
It's not good, and
Did you see the film?
I read the book.
The film
Yeah,
really, for me,
yeah,
reminded me of the Mission District, where all the people are like the have-nots. They don't have anything. They're just moving around in camps, and I unfortunately feel that this is the time to turn things around. Otherwise, you know, it's gonna be bleak and worse. So part of the reason why I ask you is because I like, most American people don't, except, Richard and Nick, on their show, they talk to a lot of people on the phone who are political, but none of them are as far to the left as I am. And a lot of people at Berkeley, where I went to school. So it's hard. It's very frustrating for me. So I have to just put it under the table. But I have a great fear for it myself. But thank you for mentioning the people, all the people who were injured in Brussels, and injured and killed. There's a lot of things that we could say about it, or I feel I could say about it, but I don't want to say any more. I don't want to take any more of your time. You could play another song.
Sure, yeah.
We have a little bit more time today.
Okay. So this song is going to be on the next album.
Do you want to fix the tuning a little, or?
Sure. Okay.
And I will mention that we have it's a call-in show, by the way. I don't know if anybody's around on Wednesdays. What time is it? 6:30 on Wednesday, February, March 23rd. It feels like February to me, but yeah, our phone's open, 415-861-6648. If you want to call us up and engage in the discussion or talk music, which we always love to talk here on Planet Glee. And today we have an esteemed guest from France, Raphael de Balanda. And so let's switch over to Raphael since the phone's not ringing.
Costume in a funny size, it's all done, vulture face down, so we going to the sea. Costume in a funny size, it's all done, vulture face down, so we going to the sea.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Soyons. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Soyons.
I don't know.
Oh, one of those made-up word
Yeah.
things of yours. I like
haven't-
it though. Yeah. Just trying to think of what it sounded like.
Well, the song was called "Going to the Sea." So I just I don't know the meaning of it. Maybe just lying there on the beach and just bathing in the sun. I guess I don't know.
So when you go to France, your parents are in the southern part,
On the west coast,
Bretagne, or Normandy?
Atlantic, between
Bretagne,
yeah,
Bretagne.
not Bretagne, below.
Oh, Normandy.
Not Normandy is north of Bretagne.
Oh, it is. Oh,
It's between Nantes and Bordeaux.
oh, Nantes. Okay.
It's like 1 hour south of Nantes. It's about 30 minutes from the ocean, and it's very nice. Yeah, pretty green. It's a countryside, so pretty mellow and quiet. Yeah, it's nice.
And the Vipassana meditation that you do, people can look into it. They have it up in Clear Lake.
They have 3 centers in California, one in Clear Lake, one in North Fork, like after Fresno,
Okay.
and
East?
one in a desert.
South.
Yeah, south. Not far from Palm Spring, I guess. And yeah, it's good. I've done like 5-10 days retreats. Now I can do 20 days. So I'm going to do 20 days in September. So I'm looking forward.
I don't think people know what it means. Many people know what it means to do Vipassana. Can you explain?
Well, you have the first step is 10 days. Those 10 days are divided in two. It's like the first 3 days is you do anapana meditation.
Mm-hmm.
So during those 10 days, you're not allowed to talk, except from noon to 1. If you have any questions regarding the technique, you can have an interview with the teacher, but they usually they ask you not to talk, and they ask you if you have any question, just have your question in mind for 24 hours, and maybe you get the answer in 24 hours. So the first 3 days, you do anapana meditation, which is you're watching, you are observing the breathing around the nostril and trying to create sensation over here in that area. And after 3 days, they assume that you're capable of creating sensation around here. So if you can do sensation around here, you can have a sensation anywhere on your body.
Mm-hmm.
So on the 4th day, you start Vipassana, which is like you're trying to have sensation everywhere on your body. So you go from top to bottom, bottom to top. And this is how the Buddha got enlightened. And so if you want to, it's a remarkable organization, because everybody's volunteering. Nobody gets paid. Absolutely nobody gets paid. And they have centers anywhere in the world. Anywhere. They have big centers in each country. Most of the centers are in India, though. But they have centers in the US, in South America, in Europe, Africa. And nobody gets paid. I mean, it's being run by volunteers. So if you do 10 days, they ask you also if you could serve. I've been serving like 4 times. So you work in the kitchen. And when you're serving, you can actually talk in the kitchen, only in the kitchen. and you can sit 3 hours a day, between 3 and 4 hours. When you're serving, you can sit 3 hours a day. When you're not serving, when you're just sitting 10 days in silence, you are sitting about 10 hours a day. So it's pretty big challenge, but it's worth it. Yeah, you just go back inside yourself, and it's not for everybody. It's kind of scary. People are not used to that silence. So
I remember there was a documentary, I don't know how many years ago, like, I don't know, 8 years ago. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I read about it. They showed it at the Roxy, about how they, in Indian prisons, they...
oh yeah, I see that. Doing Vipassana.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good idea, yeah.
It is. It is, I think. I agree. But, yeah.
Yeah, meditation is... if you have free will, it's good. You could try it. If you don't have any free will, if you're too lazy, it's difficult. But it's definitely for everybody. It's free. It's the best medication you can find on the planet. There's no like side effects. Everything is good, but you need free will. You definitely need free will.
Well, I think my recommendation would be to take a Hatha yoga class, because Hatha yoga literally means breathing yoga, and just learn some of the techniques for breathing in yoga. Start there. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've been doing yoga for a really long time. So, and I think the first class I ever took, we did breathing. We moved through everything that we did. There was a period of breathing in the pose. A lot of what you're talking about, being aware of how the lungs communicate with the upper body and so forth. So cool. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for inviting.
And yeah, we'll have to hear your new CD.
Yeah. Hopefully in a couple months. Hopefully. Should be ready.
Oh yeah, and I want to see your video too. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, it should be cool, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really great. All right, so we let's see, we can both. I've been doing this lately. Wave bye-bye to camera 2, and
See you, camera 2.
Okay. Merci à tous, and compassion for all.